Hello, world. Welcome to the OG Ty Podcast. This is your host, Tyrone Dawson. Today is a beautiful day. The temperature is 81 degrees. I am located in Baltimore City at the moment, and we are discussing what goes on around the world. To all my new subscribers, thank you for tuning in. But let's get down to business. What's going on with Rick Ross, Drizzy Drake, and 1090 Jake? 1090 Jake is a YouTuber, blogger. He has millions of subscribers. He's from out of Florida. If you never heard of 1090 Jake, you need to tune in because he gives you all the updates on what's going on around the world, what's going on with rappers, and also their court case. Also, Drizzy Drake, is the number one hip-hop artist in the world. He grossed between $800,000 per show, and he has tons of fans. Rick Ross, he makes a lot of money also. He have Wingstop. He have all types of businesses going on. All of these guys are in a feud right now. What's going on? So Rick Ross calls 1090 Jake a rat and tell Drake to confess that he has a reduction on his nose and also have a BBL. A BBL, I'm not sure what that is, but Rick Ross is basically calling this guy some type of weirdo. But they are having a fuse because Drizzy Drake has unfollowed Rick Ross. And I'm assuming Rick Ross is in his feelings about the situation. So he's going at Drizzy Drake, calling him a BBL fag, a reduced nose Michael Jackson type dude, and also calling him white boy. Those are offensive words. And Drizzy Drake is trying to say Rick Ross is racist. So we also have a producer is tuning in also. And it's just all a mess. I'm not sure what's going on. Somebody must got a record about to come out. Because now all of this drama is coming past with all these rich guys who has tons of money. Rick Ross has a house. Drizzy Drake has an $88 million house. They calling each other broke. Who got the most money? Right now, I see that it's nothing but rich people problems. Drake has responded to Rick Ross. Look how I talk to this turkey-built dude. You should just add for another feature if that's what you want. That's basically what Drizzy Drake has told Rick Ross. If you want a feature, just ask me, my boy. Just ask me. So, Drizzy Drake says Rick Ross mansion in Star Island is in between two situations, a vacant lot and another house. He's trying to say that he has a small mansion located in Miami, but those mansions are $30 million. It comes with a waterfront. You can have a ship, a boat, whatever. So if you're buying a $30 million house at Star Island located in Miami, you are not broke. But to Drizzy Drake, he's saying that your mansion is small, my boy. What are you talking about? You're claustrophobic in between houses and a piece of land. So basically, Drizzy Drake has a house the size of the White House or bigger, with all types of gold marble basketball courts. So basically, he's clowning Rick Ross at the moment. Metro Boomin liked a tweet about Drake. Drake calling Rick Ross racist, and exactly what a white person would say. Basically, Metro Boomin is now in the mix. This is what a white boy would say about another black guy. You're racist. If you guys don't know, Drizzy Drake is mixed with white. His mother is white, and his father is black. Rick Ross is calling Drizzy Drake white boy because of the side of his mother is white. Now Metro Boomin is liking a tweet that Rick Ross has done saying that Drizzy Drake basically said Rick Ross was racist. God, I don't know what's going on. All of this, somebody must got an album come out. You know, when it's time for an album to come out, they want to do label play. They want to do this. Guys, we already hip to what's going on. Somebody got an album. So stay tuned. Either Drizzy Drake or Rick Ross got a new album coming out. I don't know what's going on. Blake Griffin announced his retirement from the NBA after 13th season. And guess what he said, folks? Guess what he said? He said, I'm grateful for every single moment being in the NBA. Guys, he made tons of money. He met beautiful women. He's now a superstar. So basically, he said he thanks every moment of his situation and also his career. Guys, the FBI has launched a federal investigation into the Baltimore Bridge collapse. Basically, they said the ship should have never left the port because it had electrical problems already before it took off. So as you in the middle of the ocean and you having electrical problems and you cannot see at nighttime and you run into a bridge and you kill multiple people, right now the feds are investigating the situation. And you know, once the feds get in, somebody is going to jail for a very, very long time. So if that ship, the captain of the ship, whoever was responsible for taking off from the port, they are in real big trouble. So the FBI are and is looking into the Baltimore Bridge collapse. So we will find out what's going on behind that situation. G-Dep. You probably wondering, who is G-Dep? G-Dep is an artist that Puff Daddy used to manage. And G-Dep is now out of jail for serving 13 years in prison. He wanted to get a message to P. Diddy. He said that I have over 400 songs that I have written while I was in prison. And he said he's looking to get in the studio with Diddy again. All I need is the studio because I know you have the distributing and everything that I need to get back on my feet. My boy, do you really want to work with Diddy? Do you really want to put your masterpiece in Diddy's hands? Because you know he takes people publishing. He give you $20,000, $30,000 and he take all of your back end publishing. So G-Dep, I know you've been gone for 13 years. I don't know your situation. You probably need some funding right now, but working with Diddy, I'm not sure if you want to do that at this moment. Brother Love is going through a lot with the federal FBI. He's been investigated. So I'm not sure if you really want to do business right now with P. Diddy. But maybe in the future, somebody will sign you. Because I think you had that hit song, Special Delivery or something. That was a hit song back in the early 2000s. So I'm pretty sure someone would give you a chance. Just stay patient. You've been in jail for 13 years. Someone will reach out to you to give you an opportunity. But do not mess with Mr. Love. That's all I have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the DC area, one person was asking, women living in DC, would you date someone who makes less than 40% than what you make? Would you date a person or a male that makes less than you, more than 40%? And 56% of women voted, no, I will not mess with no one who makes less than 40% of what I make. So if you make $100,000, or if she makes $100,000, you have to make at least $40,000. Anything under 40, she's not messing with you. because 56 women said they will not date a man that makes less than them. And 44% said, yes, I will date someone who makes less than me. 40% at that range. So what that mean? If you make $1, if she makes $1, you have to make 40 cents. What happened is just enjoying each other company, just loving the person that you meet. Why does it have to be a price tag on everything? Well, I'm assuming if you guys are moving together and you're buying a part. But if I'm taking care of the meals and buying the drinks and getting the gifts, that's called dating. So it doesn't mean if I make more or less than you, you should enjoy my company, enjoy my gifts, and the time that we spent together with memories. Why are you worrying about how much money I make? That's the problem with the world at the moment. Everybody want to know what your pocket's looking like. They want to know pocket. They are pocket chasing. And this is wrong with the world. This is why a man cannot find a good woman, because she is pocket chasing. Don't worry about how much I got in my pockets or how much I'm making. As long as I'm good to you, that's all that it counts. In Washington, D.C., there's a lot going on. A Howard University freshman has died after being struck by a car near the Cook Hall Center last week. I want to give a condolence to this guy's family. He went to Howard University. He was a freshman trying to get his life in order, trying to pursue a career, and he was struck by a car and he lost his life. So here at the OG Top Podcast, we want to give our condolence to the family. And I want to say rest in peace to the Howard freshman. Also, guys, in Washington, D.C., a fire alarm has occurred on the 300 block of Seton Place Northeast. Out of this fire situation, 17 adults and 2 dogs are now homeless. They were displaced from a 10-unit building. And also the Ward 5 counseling was on the scene, assisting and serving as a resource to the impact of the residents. The cause of this fire is still under investigation, but 17 people, which are adults, and 2 dogs are now homeless. So guys, I'm not sure how or where you go if you want to help out these adults on trying to find a suitable place until they are put back into a home. But just imagine you waking up one day and you have no home to go to. So guys, you probably want to look into it. Just Google Seton Place Northeast. That's Seaton Place Northeast. And I'm pretty sure they probably have like a GoFundMe to help these families. A fire has taken them out. No one was injured, thank God for that. But there is a situation where you can go and help these families. Once again, this is at the 300 block of Seton Place Northeast. All visual fires and extortions, including all exemptions, working on hotspots. No injuries to report. Displacement is available for these families. Guys, a mother from D.C. says she's trying to move out of her neighborhood after her 12-year-old son was wounded in a mass shooting on Wednesday. And she was saying, if you see these kids outside, why would you even go through with what you had planned when you see old people and kids outside? Why you just can't continue it until another day? So basically she's asking, why would you shoot at kids? Why would you shoot at old folks? Even though your target is around, but why can't you wait till another day? Because you out here wounding these kids and these old folks that has nothing to do with what you got going on. So guys, let's pray for the city. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, Jersey, New York. Let's pray for the Northeast region, because the violence is out of control. Speaking of violence, Towson Town Center on Saturday, multiple juveniles were arrested. Police said that the first incident happened just around 6 p.m. when officers responded to a report destructions of property inside the location of the mall. One juvenile was arrested. Later on that night, authorities said night officers patrolled the area were called to a breakup. Juveniles fighting, aggressions, and being disorderly. 2 adults was arrested in this case. So guys, at Towson Town Center Mall, it was a big burst out of a lot of kids having, I'm assuming they were having fun, but it was out of control. Employees was running. Other juveniles was running. It was just a big brawl of fighting going on. And this what happens at these malls when neighborhoods see other neighborhoods. And they have females around. They want to show off who's the big bad wolf. But guys, just be safe out there. I don't know what's going on, but just be safe. Also, if you have a iPhone, if you have an iPhone 6, 7, 7 Plus, a X, a XR, iPhone Max, iPhone Pro Max, an iPhone 12 Pro Max, 13, 14, 14 Plus, you can get your screen fixed from $60 to $150. The newer your phone, the more the pricing is going to be. The older your phone, the less the pricing going to be. But guys, if you need your phone fixed, just call 443-674-6692 and they will replace your phone from $60 to $150 if you have a cracked screen. You can't be walking around with an iPhone and a cracked screen. That's like driving a Benz with a spare tire. Come on, guy. Make it make sense. But guys, once again here at the OG Tire Podcast, we back in business. We back in rotation. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Once again, we are here. And you are always welcome here at the OG Tire Podcast. This is your host, Tyrone Dawson. And until next time, we are out. Peace.